If you position your feet like this and walk, you will feel cheerful and be able to feel your body. Then, as you walk and find your rhythm, you will become happier and more comfortable. So you can meditate by walking. By walking, you can correct your posture and you can breathe deeply and comfortably. Longevity walking is a kind of walking that allows you to live a long, healthy, and happy life. When you turn 60, you have to correct your walk. What kind of a walk do you have? As you age, you lose your center of gravity. It's important to modify your posture from the hips to the knees, ankles, and toes, and then from the tailbone to the spine. Chest, clavicle, sternum, cervical spine, and even the skull. I will show you a style of walking that can correct your posture. The important part is to walk comfortably and lightly while holding your center of gravity and placing it over the soles of your feet. Keep your chest open and your knees straight. And move your body slowly. With the feeling of pushing your chest to the front. Try walking while thinking about your heart. When you walk while feeling your chest, try to feel the air. This is necessary in order to have the feeling of passing through the air. You must walk while being conscious of your yongchan, energy points near the sole of your feet. It's not that you intentionally hold tension on your yongchan. You hold the angle while the tension in your body is completely released. So even when you are standing, you can hardly feel your weight at all. We all need to feel this. When you don't feel any weight, you are standing perfectly vertical. So that is a feeling of being completely weightless. Longevity walking means to walk in such a feeling of weightlessness. It is comfortable because it is centered in this state. If it becomes a little like this, it becomes difficult. It is hard to go forward. When you walk while feeling the 0 point. This is important. When I was in my 50s, my knees were bad too. I was told to have a surgery in my 60s, and I was able to move my center of gravity through this way of walking. When the knee hurts, apply force to the center of the knee. There are ways we can walk without putting pressure on our knees. If you move the center of gravity, whether it is the soles of the feet, the ankles, or the waist, blood circulation is good, and the body can recover. Put your feet straight. That way, the hip joint is not affected. Usually, people walk while dragging their heel, and the heel touches the ground a lot. Put your strength in your tanjan, the energy center in your lower abdomen, and put your strength into the waist when walking. Your abdomen shouldn't come forward like this. When I grab my abdomen and pull it, I can walk like this. You can naturally breathe through your tanjan, and you always need to concentrate your consciousness on the waist and on the tanjan. If you focus on your back like that, you can say you walk on your back or hip joint. This means that if you stand in such a state, your body is floating to some extent and you will not feel your weight. The burden on your knees will be much less. If you walk like this, without lifting your shoulders to a certain extent, your knees will run out of strength and the burden on them will increase. There is no center of the waist at all. There is no concept of the waist. Lifting the shoulder like this puts a center to the waist. So the burden on the knees is much less, and the force that has to be applied to the knee is distributed to the ankle and the waist. It's not that you are weak, but because you lifted your shoulders up, you naturally walk in a straight line when you try to walk with this lifted state. This is how you can be conscious of the state of your body. Usually, you walk without being conscious of your body, and if you do this, you will feel like you're walking through water all the way up to your abdomen, chest, neck, or face. That's when you get to know your body, and you can become the master of it. This is an important training process for brain education, how to use your brain well, and awakening your brain sensations. In this respect, I created this style of walking as one brain education and brain training method. It is a simple technique, but through this, you can move toward successful aging. This is one good human technology for healthy aging.